day out to everybody. Welcome to the OG Goat Show. Hey, another one of them old Cotton Field Productions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This morning, I want to thank all the fans. Thank y'all. I really appreciate y'all. It's just part of my daily routine. I thank God and then I thank y'all, you know. So, thank you very much for participating in the OG Goat Show. You know, big things happen in a small town, but nothing, no small town nowhere has more big things happen than the town we live in. Okay? I mean, shit's like a snowball rolling off a mountain of snow. And by the time they get to the bottom, imagine what that snowball looked like. That's the town we live in. This weekend, I keep saying, man, this is big, this is huge, this is monstrous. I don't even know how to describe the shit here that happened this weekend. I mean, I can't see it getting any bigger. I thought that Jesus' birth certificate was big, but this, I don't know. I'll let y'all decide which one's bigger. This is huge, huge, huge. I mean, this is unreal. First of all, I want to thank the Black Pope. You know, Pope John I. He's a powerful guy. I didn't know popes had so much power. I didn't know that a pope had so much power. They are the most powerful people walking on the earth, I reckon. Besides Jesus is the pope. I didn't know that. This weekend, Joe's Big Toe is known for being the world's largest and oldest antique collector in the world. He collects the oldest stuff in the world. Nobody has collected older stuff than Joe's Big Toe. That's where my grandfather and them got that birth certificate from Jesus in that box. It comes from Joe's Big Toe. Well, that particular item, birth certificate, brought the whole fucking forensic file up in here to Joe's store. They closed his store down and mapped it off. They wrote his store off. I mean, they've been in there. They're not leaving until they authenticate everything in there and take it back to where it's supposed to be, they said. They don't realize how Joe got this stuff. They don't know how most of this stuff comes from the Middle East. But man, Joe had the biggest stuff in the world. And on top of all that, the Black Pope inducted Joe's Big Toe into the Hall of Heaven. That's how much power this Black Pope's got. He didn't do the Hall of Fame. He put Big Joe in the Hall of Heaven. That's the first time I ever heard of anybody going into the Halls of Heaven. But Big Joe made it. And I got the newspaper. It came out this morning. I couldn't wait to get it. I wanted to see what all Big Joe had in there. And hey, Big Joe had some stuff in that store. Man, Big Joe, man. Big Joe had the bill and pacifier of Babe Ruth when he was a baby. And it still had the burnt milk on that pacifier. He had Jesus sandals. Man, can you imagine how many miles those sandals had on? Man. He had the birth certificate from Jesus. He had the, what's this right here? He had the bones from the fish that Jesus fed those 5,000 people. He had the fish bones from that fish where Jesus fed all those people in the Bible. 5,000 people, man. Boy, this man had some stuff here. He had a shitty diaper from Methuselah. Methuselah was the oldest man in the Bible. And he had a diaper with Methuselah's and it had corn in the diaper. And man, Joe had some stuff, but Man, he had the pen, the ink pen. Supposedly that Abraham Lincoln signed the Declaration, the proclamation to free the slaves. Man, that's got to be an old pen. He had Noah's wife's douchebag, and it still had vinegar in it. Man. He had the wings of Judas, okay? When Jesus kicked him out of heaven, he got the wings that Judas had when he was in heaven. Man. Man. He's got the place from the Last Supper, where they had the Last Supper at. He's got the place, and they never had been washed. He still had the food on. Shit, man. He had Samson's hair. Then when Delilah cut his hair, he still got Samson's hair. Oh my God. He's got the cross that Jesus hung on. He's got the cages from all the animals that was in the ark. Man, this man was huge. I don't know. He got inducted into the halls of heaven, and I can't see nobody else that I could think of to be going into the halls of heaven besides Joe's big toe. Because I don't know how Joe got all this stuff back over here and nobody knew it. But his son do know the back way to the Bahamas. Peace out.